Hello and welcome back. Today we are making pizza dough from scratch. I'm going to start by putting 500 milliliters of warm water in a pan. The reason I use warm water because I really need this yeast to get activated, so I'm going to use this whole packet. Stir, stir, stir. Okay, looks good. Okay, the next step now is 1,000 grams of all-purpose flour. Really nothing special. So, um, okay, 994. Okay, 1,000 grams. You got it. Let me just put these away, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am starting with a fork, so that it's a little easier to manage, but now here comes the fire part of the recipe. I don't have a mixer, so I'm bracing and preparing myself for that arm workout. The method really is stretching and folding. So yeah, this is how you stretch and fold. 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 Okay, so quick update. I think the stretch and fold has finally given me a situation where my dough, yeah, it's not perfect, but yeah, that's okay. It doesn't need to be. So yeah, I am gonna try and really stretch this and so that there's tension on that upper surface, and store it in a container, keep it covered, and just leave it until it doubles in size. I'll see you back in an hour or so. Let's move on to the next step, which is cutting my vegetables. So on my pizza today, I am choosing a few mushrooms. I don't know about you, but I love mushrooms on my pizza. So I have a few mushrooms going on. So I'm choosing very thin slices. I'm not bothering to take the heads out. I think, yeah, it's all gonna be fine. I'm putting in some cherry tomatoes. I think I had a few of them. I just love them when they're in season. So for these, I don't want them to be very tiny, but as you can see, these are quite long. So I'm gonna cut them into fours. Okay, tomatoes out of the way. I'm putting them away. Okay, my next veggie is the sweet chili peppers. This is actually the first season that I tried them. These are very sweet in terms of tasting and taste very fresh and add that tanginess. I just love them. So to cut these, I'm removing the heads off. These have very few seeds in them, so I'm just removing those seeds. Once I'm done with that, I am splitting these into halves. And I am stacking the halves one over the other. I'm taking a few and I'm giving them a rough chop. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nobody's gonna taste that underneath all that cheese. Okay, this is the last one. Oh, actually, second last. So I am chopping an onion. I'm splitting it into halves, laying the halves flat down. I am gonna do a horizontal slit. Um, and once I'm done with that, I'm gonna do chop, chop, chop vertically. So the resulting shape should look like something like this. Okay, so my sister's coming over and they eat chicken, but I don't like chicken on my pizza. So they don't eat pepperoni and all those different meats. So for my protein today, I'm actually doing tofu. So yeah, I think not a lot of people know that tofu can be used in all these versatile ways. Once you are able to get that chalky taste and smell out of it, and to do it, it's really simple. Just soak it in some warm water, add a touch of lime juice or vinegar, whatever you have in handy, and just rinse the water before putting them. And you can barely tell the difference if it's paneer or tofu. I'm sorry, guys. I completely forgot to take a before and after of the dough risen up. But yeah, it's time now to cut the dough into pieces and shape them into pizza dough balls. So I'm gonna make roughly 6 pizza balls out of it, and I'm making the slits using a knife, and for each individual ball, you really are trying to pull these towards you. And by doing this, you are creating surface tension on the topmost layer. As you can see, the air balls, they are still trapped in. I don't want to bubble on my pizza, so yeah, I'm just pinching it out. But yeah, just space them and put these balls on your pizza tray and leave them to rise for another 30 minutes. So, the reason my sister is visiting me today, there's a special reason behind it. And it's this munchkin. Would you look at this? He looks so cute. Okay, so everybody's here. I am super distracted. But as you can see, my dough balls have risen so high up, and I'm so excited. So yeah, let's get started and let's start shaping them. So I'm gonna start by dusting cornmeal on my counter. You could use regular flour. You could also skip this part altogether. But I would recommend if you like that crunchy crust like me, go for that cornmeal. Sorry. So for pressing and shaping the dough, really there is no rules. Just do whatever you can to make a flat even base. I picked it up in my hands and using my fingers to really push the dough out and create that flat surface. You can also use a rolling pin. There's no need to stress yourself over with it. So yeah, just a rolling pin works just as fine. So I was just attending to all these people and I could not capture all the details, but once you get a desired shape, just shake off that excess flour and put this, you have to par bake the crust for 8 minutes in a 400 degrees Celsius oven. And once you have that, oh, and by the way, do not forget to poke holes before you par bake your base. So this is the par baked base, and I'm using some regular pizza sauce. You could use any brand. I don't have any favorites, but I think any just works as fine. So once you have that thin layer of sauce going on, put all those veggies. Make sure to distribute them evenly so that each and every bite and each and every slice has equal amounts of vegetables. But again, we are not going for perfection. Just wing it. So once you have a nice, last but not least, put cheese and lots of it. So bake this in the oven for 20 minutes on 400 degrees Celsius. And trust me, guys, this is going to be so delicious. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.